Danganronpa. Danganronpa. Danganronpa.
my god. We
I'm not ready.
are live. Here we go. Hello,
I've
everyone.
never been ready.
Hi.
I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Let's see. Hi, Toei. Hi, Rai Hiruma. Thank you so much for redeeming the daily training session. Hi, Dark.
Rai Hiruma sounds like a nerd.
Right? God. And hi, Arcane. How you doing,
You
Fada?
You don't get to speak today.
Damn, I guess you guys will have to find another DM then. That's crazy. I don't get to speak.
All right, I'll take it. All right, sorry.
Nah, you're fine. You're good. I'm just poking fun. So yeah, so everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, time zone. You know. Okay. Let me just make sure that I'm not forgetting anything and I'm not a dumbass. I don't think I am. I'm
Not
not
the first time.
not keen on the dumbass part, but I don't think I've forgotten anything yet. So it's fine. Okay.
No comments.
So how are you guys doing? How are you, Ryan? I hope you had a wonderful week.
Yeah. I got approved on the jobless government assistance thing, so I'm
Nice.
no longer super duper poor. I'm just regular poor now. But yeah, no. I'm good. I'm sleep deprived today, but I'm here to. I've been looking forward to this all week, actually.
Nice.
Hmm.
Honestly, our characters are sleep deprived anyway, so let's go. It's fine.
It's for the
Fritz.
roleplay. It helped, yeah.
Yeah. I did this in preparation for the roleplay.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all part of the plan.
Pen is
We've
out
made
here
fic
breaking
become
character.
real life.
Yeah. So I
No,
really...
I'm sorry. I wanted to sleep early.
To be productive,
You don't
I
get
work.
to sleep
I gotta
early, come
be
on.
well rested. Then how are you, Fen? I hope you had a wonderful week too. I hope you had a good week. I hope you was.
Yeah. Great
Yeah.
sleep, great week. Getting ready for me to leave for 2 weeks. In a
Oh
week.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Vacation time.
It
Let's
is
go.
nice.
I need it.
Nice.
Mhm.
And hi, Ethan. I haven't spoken to you since last session, for sure. That's true. This is a true
I
statement.
know. Definitely, totally.
Definitely, totally.
Great.
Yeah.
What? Sorry,
Uh,
there was something stuck in my throat.
damn, it's crazy.
I didn't even have to
know.
hear the fucking vine boom to fucking
Ethan and Taka
appreciate it.
only speaks on Sundays. Thank you, Fen.
Oh my
Of course.
god.
Uh, yes, this is Ethan, my
well-
Sunday friend.
Mhm.
Yeah, right here.
Thank you.
God.
You're welcome.
All right. I'm gonna play the funny intro and then we can get started. Is that okay? We can do a little recap.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Danganronpa.
Jesus fucking Christ, Ethan. You guys get to see now what the fuck I'm talking about. This is what I have to deal with. This is the Ethan. Hi everyone. We
beneath
definitely
your
weren't
white-
talking during the intro. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
What? Talking talking during the intro? No. That never happens.
No, never.
That would break immersion.
But yeah, no, we stay completely silent on call as the intro plays. Yep. Yep. All right. So,
So you guys only speak on Sundays, right?
yeah. We only speak on Sundays. Mm-hmm.
I like what
Anyways.
Ethan was implying. It just proves that beneath his white Christian exterior lies a true freak.
My God. Christ. It's gonna be one of those days. It's gonna be one of those.
This is higher than giggles have ever taken me.
What's to choose a character? Arcane, that's for fighting games. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's when I'm playing something.
Okay.
That's like... Alright, we're good?
Yeah, no, I'm Jonathan.
Until my next joke.
In character.
Lovely.
Ooh.
Alright. So, as you guys are heading down the elevator, you start to go through the evidence and the events, the happenings that occurred through your head. Kind of like passing it over again. So, do you guys want to do a little recap of what happened last session while I adjust your images on screen because they're bothering me a little bit?
We did all of our investigation last time. We discovered a few things, actually. We found a bloodied apron out in the garbage room. We found the ripped student roster in the hands of our victim. According to our bounty hunter guy, the wound looks like it was made with an upward stabbing motion, which could be the person is shorter, but otherwise is very odd to just do out of nowhere. We found out that our lovely cello player, she is blind.
Mm-hmm.
And she was supposed to have an assistant, but we don't know what happened on that end. Or if one of the students was supposed to be the assistant and just decided to not do that upon finding out we were in murder high school.
Yes.
We also found a map with a date on it that is rather recent, except the map is very old.
Mm-hmm.
And letters from home that no longer have the letters in them.
Yes.
No, that
And
stuff.
emotions.
Emotions.
And feelings were felt.
Mm-hmm.
I cursed at Monokuma because I want to punt him very, very hard.
Mm-hmm. Happy to know that I'm doing the Monokuma roleplay correctly by making everyone hate him.
I hate you.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Alright. And as you are heading down, eventually the elevator will come to an abrupt stop. And as the gate opens, you'll all start to slowly make your way over here. To this room. There's a big, comically large tablet-looking screen over to the top. And all around you, it's almost like a show. There's like places for people to sit and kind of like watch, and a space on this little podium for every single one of you to stand. However, in one of the podiums, instead of the podium itself, is just a picture being held up of Hiruto in his place.
Okay. We start with a gut punch. Got it. Thanks.
That makes me feel worse.
Slowly
I try
as... Yes?
to squeeze like Momo's arm reassuringly a little bit, trying to offer some comfort.
I just not.
Alright. And as you slowly start to kind of like, Each one finds your own podium with your name on it for you to stand on. Eventually, certain someone will appear. Oh, is it working? There he is. There you go. Let me just make sure that it's also working on the it's not, he's flying. Kind of funny.
How?
I don't know. He's still flying.
It's,
Can you not fly?
He felt
Still
like being
possible.
tall. Huh.
No, he's just
he
flying.
wants to be like actual people and be taller.
I guess.
He's standing on a stool. You can't see the stool. It's very far below.
In my
Yes.
mind, he's just popping in and out from that little hole in the ground.
Oh, he would
I'm
be
waiting until
standing
all of
on
us are
this
inside.
the little throne thing over there. He jumps out from behind it and sits on it. He's like sipping on a little glass of wine thing. As he kind of like
How
just
do we know that's not blood?
Ooh. Yes, he's sleeping on Hiruma's blood. Is that what you want to okay. No, he's not. But yes, as everyone kind of like starts to nervously stare at each other, Monokuma will begin the class trial by sort of explaining how the proceedings work. All right, that is to say that I'm gonna more explain it to you guys how it works. It'll be essentially mostly still roleplay, except we're going to be using more the dice rolls, and we're going to be using a lot of the fate points to help convince people. If at some point it becomes relevant, you may use evidence to your advantage to grant you a little bonus to help like prove your point, right? You can also even use your evidence to lie as well if you want to, if that ever becomes a thing that you want to do. You can also do that as well. Because of how Fate Point works in a Fate system, you can also make up certain details to help consolidate your story. You can spend a Fate Point to create a minor detail and make it also be true. It's after you spend a point and you go over the little detail with me, if you both agree on it, that detail is then true and like canon to the world, and that's how we're gonna be pretty much going through. We're using more of that. To help convince other people to your theory, you can roll anything really. Normally you would think about rolling something like report or lore or something like that. As long as you can justify how you're explaining to this person and how you're trying to convince them, you can roll anything. And if it starts to happen that people start to put pressure on you, or you start to be wrong, or you make a mistake or something like that, you will take mental stress. As mental stress builds up, it'll be harder to help make people believe you, and to make them believe your theory of what happened. Which will be the consequences that are going to happen. You may see it on your character sheet. Mild consequences, moderate, and severe. It's pretty much you just kind of like losing it and starting to get really nervous and tripping over your words and things like that. I'll decide it like what's more appropriate for when it eventually happens. All right. I will also preface this by saying, hi, this is my first time doing this. I feel like it's gonna be a mess, but anyways.
Yeah, it feels in character.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. So as everyone gathers, everyone kind of just stares in silence for a moment at each other. And at this point, you guys are free to talk and do whatever you want. They will mostly react to what you're saying and it's kind of like go along with you, but I'll let you guys do most of the leading in this conversation that we're gonna be having here of who done did it. All right. Anyone have any questions of how things work? You guys want to know something? Are you all good?
So if the three of us choose to
fine
spend all three of our fate points at the same time, making a total of 9 fate points, can we make it that Monokuma killed, and then we can punish him.
It's gonna be very hard, but fucking go for it.
Got it.
I'm not gonna say no, because it's gonna be really funny seeing y'all pin this on Monokuma. But you know, fuck it. We ball.
Indirectly, he is the one responsible for Hiruto's death.
Yes, very much so. Alright. So, let's the class trial begin. Everyone looking nervous. Alright. At the start, Mayu will kind of be the first one to break the silence, and she will go, alright, we should probably go over everything that we know. First establish the facts, and then afterwards we can start trying to see who is more likely to be the culprit, and go from there.
Yeah.
Why is she also flying? I don't get, why are they flying? Now she begins to fly. She starts not flying and then begins to fly out of her own volition. Okay.
Weird.
Just because you're
weird.
zoomed in a certain way?
I don't know. I'll figure it out some other time. For now, it's okay. Alright.
At least we know who's talking, so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright.
Nice.
Well, if you want the facts, Hiruto was discovered in the freezer at 11:30 p.m.
Alright. Hang on, let me just toss him on the stage here. Right. You can see that in the Monokuma files, right? The little thingamajig?
Yeah.
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 And where is he? There we go. I did need to add them on my mind. I'm sorry. Let me take a second. Is there anything else that we know for certain? Any other hard evidence?
He was stabbed in an upward motion, indicating the person was shorter or pretending to be short.
The wound inflicted was also caused outside the freezer, and they made their way into the freezer afterwards through the outside door.
But why do they want to make their way inside?
Because of what they
Probably to ask
found.
for help.
No, that too.
Oh yeah, and
But also because they found a
Wait.
document that had all our names, our identities on it. He probably found something that the killer didn't want him to find.
And the list we found is only partial, so it is easy enough to surmise that the missing page would have the name of the killer on it.
it's going to be even harder because a big part of the page that we do have has become unreadable because of Hiruto's blood.
There are a few names on it, but not all the names.
And whose names are on it? I think you can rule out those people, right? Did
Possibly.
anyone... DM question, does anyone remember? Did anyone write down the funny
No,
names?
because we have the page. Why would we need to write it down if we have the page on hand?
That's true. I believe I did put it. Hang on.
Gonna be honest, I thought it was in the bullet point.
Yeah, so did I.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Blood-soaked document. Does it have a description?
it do.
Oh yeah.
I just tapped it and
There you go.
it doesn't say who. It doesn't say in the description.
It does not. I have failed as a dungeon master. I am so sorry.
Don't be
So
sorry,
it's-
be better.
Yeah, right? Damn. It's Mayu, Hitomi, and Justin Blade who are on the document that you can read for certain. Alright. Oh, hang on. Why did he come in with the last saved emotion? That's kind of annoying. Okay. So we can rule out those people for certain. Is that what you're saying?
Well, they are less likely, I would say.
I see. He will. There will be like a quick moment of silence, and Rika will go. Oops. Well, Nozomi is not on the file, right? At least that we can see.
At least that we can see, but so are the majority of the other students, unfortunately. With the
Yeah.
blood splatter.
I see. Nozomi is unfazed, by the way, at this little poking at him.
Nozomi, we
Good.
did see a bit of a video that you and Hiruto were fighting not long before the murder occurred. Would you care to explain what happened?
There's this moment where Nozomi kind of looks over to you and he goes, well, if I'm honest, I saw him outside and I thought it was suspicious that he was running towards me, and I decided to lock the door.
Was he shouting anything?
He was waving his arms at me. But to be honest, I don't want to take any risks or any unnecessary risks at this stage.
Can Jonathan... Can I use my emotion in the fine details?
You may. Oh god, that's a roll. Christ, superb. Alright. Nozomi is very calmly I wouldn't say lying, he's very calmly omitting something. This much you know. It's hard to discern. His expression is very hard to read, but he is not telling you something. Or they are not telling you something, sorry.
You look mildly uneasy. Is there something you aren't telling us?
Do you mean about what happened or in general? There's plenty that I don't want to share with you. There's no reason for me to trust any of you. Especially now that one of you killed one of our friends.
But is there anything you aren't telling us that could help us rule out yourself? Unfortunately, without extremely blatant evidence, we have to mark people off the list as we go. So anything you can give us would be very helpful.
No, there's nothing that I could say that would rule me out. We could possibly start talking about alibis. See where everyone was at the time.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, how about you three start, and then the rest of us can... There you go.
I was personally cleaning with Rion for the time that for actually quite a while, and during when the murder occurred. So
I was cleaning with Kotori in the kitchen.
She will nod alongside and be like, yep, the two of us were cleaning after we finished making the food for everyone.
And I was near the northwest part of the facility with Erika and Shoji when we went looking for Misaki, who we found over there.
Mm-hmm. Erika, Misaki, and Shoji will all also back you up. Shoji will give a big thumbs up and be like, yep, all the three of us were there together. Erika doesn't say anything, but Misaki will give an enthusiastic kind of like little nod of like, yep, of just confirming that everyone was there together.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, the others will start to talk. Like, oh, I went back to my room. I wasn't about to risk being with outside. The Rinter will also. Also, if I do, it's very possible that I make a mistake during here, saying where everyone is. If I do forget where someone was or fuck up, do call me out on it. Heads up.
Okay.
But
Okay.
he will go. Yes, I was back in my room as well. Had to take some beauty sleep after all the stress today. Rika will go. I went back to my room as well. I was taking care of my animals back there.
You have animals?
I have, yes. Surprisingly, the cages were still intact and the animals were in very good condition. I spent the rest of the evening making sure they were all okay. Yeah. Hang on.
Don't worry, I'm just writing down.
All right. And he told me we'll go. Well, at the time I was also in my room. It was shortly after Hiroto had left. We were going through some things that I found in my room. He was helping me go through them. And he seemed to have found something and suddenly ran out of the room. Afterwards, I just stayed inside and then the announcement was made. And then like, as boring as it is, I was also back in my own room too. I mean, I was pretty tired and I wanted to go over some stuff myself. And yeah. And as they are like, everyone kind of like just starts to go over their alibis, and Satoshi will go, well, it's hard to determine where to prove that people who said they were in the room are actually in the room, but unless you also saw someone else going to. But at this point, it feels like whoever the killer was could just lie that they were in, just back to the room as well. I guess it's possible, but how can we prove that someone wasn't in the room when they said they were? Unless anyone else saw something. Right. And so yes, the only people who says they weren't in the room or just resting are the ones who were in the kitchen at the time cleaning.
I'll be right back.
It's okay. Take your time.
Do we want to pause discussions until Fen gets back?
Sounds good, yeah.
Also, thank you, Rye, for taking notes.
I'm not sure if I'm taking the right notes, but holy crap.
Has animal.
Oh god, has animals.
That's literally what I wrote down. I mean, has animals in her room who survived the trip.
Yeah.
Because, you know, apparently we might have been KO'd for longer than we thought.
Low key, none of them are the actual animals. They just look very much like her previous animal.
No, Ethan, that's not thinking crazy enough. Danganronpa crazy is no, it's the same animals, but they were turned into robots that are now used to spy on her.
Oh, that would be so messed up. That would be so messed up.
It would be.
Be like, why aren't you eating, sweetie? Are you sick? Are you not doing well? It's just a fucking robot. Like,
It's just a robot.
oh gosh.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Oh, good.
All right. So yeah, as everyone kind of says that they were in the room, and the only people who were out at the time were the ones who were cleaning the kitchen. Rintaro will go, well, you said that the stabbing motion was upwards, correct?
Yes.
So, does that mean it was someone shorter who attacked Hiruto?
That
could be.
That is very likely, but we cannot rule out that it could also be someone going in from a diving position, a lower position, to either take him by surprise or incriminate the shorter people.
Incriminate?
We don't know. There's a lot we don't know.
Unfortunately, he's also on the taller side as far as the student body goes, so shorter is extremely relative.
Yeah.
See. But that would make it difficult for someone taller to do that, right? As in to perform that specific angle of attack?
If it was a sneak attack, no. But
He was found around many bushes.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
The
it also
blood splatter.
depends if Hidito himself was running the entire time.
I see. I'm gonna just...
Because there's around 6 to 7 people shorter than him.
I see.
8 including me.
Mayu will go, well, did you guys manage to find any other pieces of evidence around? I know you took a look around, right? What else did you guys find?
Someone tried to throw a bloody apron away in the shed next to the freezer. Or the garbage shed, whatever it's called. The trash.
A bloody apron? Like the one from the kitchen?
Yes, there was one exactly missing in the kitchen, and it was that one.
I see. It's all coming together now. It's like,
Bro's gonna say, I connected the dots, and we're all like, you didn't connect shit.
you didn't connect shit. There are no dots. And Rian will go. So, do you think someone who was out there with us is the one who did this? I mean, one of the cleaning crew members. I mean,
I was with Kotori the entire time.
And I was with Rion the entire time. Who else was cleaning? Do you remember? I feel like... Did anybody else have access to the kitchen?
At some point, he told me he wanted to talk in the kitchen, but that's all.
yes.
She last saw him alive in her room.
Yes, I was planning to invite you all to help me make a banquet for everyone. To, you know, lift everyone's spirits, but I guess it's too late now. And then, so, if everyone who was on the cleaning crew is accounted for, and has a fairly solid alibi, then there has to be someone who is lying about where they were, right? At this point,
Yeah.
where did they go? Mai will turn to you, Jonathan, and she will go, right, didn't you go check out where everyone, or map out the whole place?
I did, and he will pull out the blueprint and everything.
Right. Then, can we see who is closer to the kitchen? Or, well, whose rooms are closer to the kitchen? Who could have possibly gotten there? For example, I live on the second floor, or I sleep on the second floor in my room, so I'm pretty nearby. You as well, right, Jonathan?
Yes.
Who else was up there?
Do we have a map accessible to look at?
You can, if you want to go to
yeah.
yeah.
There's how to collapse.
What? Where? What?
There. You should be able to see it on the top left of your screen.
Oh.
You can
Okay.
click. Yeah, you can click to look. I will make it so that you can look through walls and shit. Hang on.
Nice.
Yeah, no token vision. There you go. So you should be able to just look.
Okay, so we three are on the upper floor,
Yeah.
Yeah, you just-
and then, if I recall correctly, let me look at the list. Not that. Report card. I know. Let's see, because we can't. We can't look at like door labels or anything. So I'm
Yes.
kind of.
Right. It's okay. So on to this room here, let me just put over to GM view. There you go. Okay, so they can look properly. So Rintaro was here. This is his room. This was Hiruto's room.
Mm-hmm.
Down here, it's Nozomi. And over to the left is where Mai was. So these are the rooms
Oh,
assignments.
Nozomi is not necessarily cleared.
No, but per the video, Nozomi had went inside very shortly before, and I suppose I feel it would be difficult for them to get back outside to stab them.
Yes.
Well, did anybody try if they could open their windows when they woke up? Like, can you open the window of your own room?
Alright. Going back over here to this bit. I will have, raising her hand excitedly, she'll go, Yep, I did. I felt like it was a little stuffy in my room, so I opened the window to let in some air.
Okay.
There's nothing stopping you,
So-
really.
It's still the second floor. That is a significant drop.
And, oh, no, not this one. Hang on. There you go. Ooh, could you, like, make one of those, like, bed sheets, like, rope stuff, like the ones you see in the movies?
Technically, yes, you could.
His eyes, like, sparkles up, like, huh?
I love this
Here.
baby boy. We need to protect him.
He's so cute.
But if that's the case, then it had to be something premeditated, right? How would they know that Hiruto's there? And also, why would they just, I guess, go for them?
Because we also have names of students whose ultimate thing we don't know, right?
Yes. Currently, the only one that you don't know their ultimate of is Nozomi. You know
Mhm.
everyone else's ultimates.
And is that like public information for everyone?
Yes, it's public information for everyone. Everyone can go and look in your ebook. On report cards, you can see everyone's ultimate, except for Nozomi's that it's left out. His doesn't show anything. Very little information about him.
Oh, at least we know his height.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There is always the chance that someone is lying about who they are. That was an unfortunate. Do you? Hold on, sorry. Kitomi, do you want to explain what you both found before Hiruto ran off?
Right, yes. I should have said this earlier. I'm sorry. Well, in my room, I found there was several papers and documents, and I invited Hiruto over to help me look through them. We found that there was a list of students and several other important looking documents. Well, once Hiruto found the list of students, he gasped and got up quickly and left the room. He ran towards the door. That's
He
all
didn't say
I know. I'm sorry.
Anything else?
He seemed shocked. He said something, I guess, along the lines of, "This can't be," or something like that. Didn't explain to me why or what he found. He just left. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So you said that it was the apron from the kitchen, right?
Yes.
Well, me and me and Mo were the only ones in the kitchen during that time, and we had put our own stuff away. So could have been me or them, but who else saw that there were the aprons over there on the kitchen?
Oh, that is true. Did anyone else go into the kitchen at any point besides just you and me?
I don't know, but maybe when we were first looking around.
That far back?
I don't know. Listen, I'm just trying out ideas here.
Sorry.
It's okay.
We're all a little bit stressed and sleep deprived.
Yeah. Right, so you guys remember the first ones who went into the kitchen with you? I believe Momo was there, right? At the very start to check it out? Or am I misremembering that?
Yes. I went to check out the kitchen, and I think I was followed by 2 other people besides Kotori.
Mm-hmm. Right, yes, I believe I followed you in there as well, and who else was it? I believe it was also Hiyori as well who followed you in. I believe it was those two who followed you.
Yeah,
Unless I'm lying. But I believe these were the two who followed you.
yes, I was expecting Satsuki to come too, but she was out on the tennis court.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I left the kitchen. At that point, anyone could have picked up the apron while I was gone, because I was telling Satsuki about the tart that I made for her.
Right, I remember that. So, one of the 3 people who are there are the ones who took the apron, right?
Possibly. I never
Yes.
really counted the aprons before or after.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. They are just aprons after all. It's not something that you go out around counting.
No, and I'm sure, Justin, you didn't get a count of them when you were taking stock of inventory, did you?
No, sorry, that's not something that I normally keep track of. If I had known, then yeah, but I guess I should just
Hindsight.
keep closer counts, make a better inventory. Right, so we have Kotori, who went in, Yoritsubaki, and Rintaro. It's the ones who had gone in earlier. All right.
Just Mayo Hitomi.
I could. I'm hearing the gears turning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it's how much of a coincidence would it be that the person who wanted to kill someone happened to choose the same person who found out their true identity?
What do you mean?
whatever he found must have been important enough for him to just run out of Hitomi's room to tell someone, I assume.
Right, that's
And
why
if
he
this
was.
person,
No, you mentioned that's probably why they were running towards the rest of you guys, right?
yeah. And I think at the time, whoever stole the apron wouldn't have known about that yet, at least. But if they were in the bushes, that means they were planning to kill someone. Unless they just were gonna kill somebody else and then just took their opportunity with Hiruto.
Perhaps they were waiting for someone who was cleaning to go outside. You said the trash area is outside, right? Someone would have to leave
Yes.
eventually.
True.
So Hiruto found something important, and on the way to tell everyone, he was ambushed by someone completely different and unrelated to what they found.
That could also be a possibility, but if we're ruling out the people who were in the kitchen, then I don't think it was Kotori, so I think it's just Hiyori or Rintaro.
Did Rintaro or Yori?
Yeah.
Yeah, they will and like look at each other, back to you like they're like, I don't think I would have the stomach to do something like that, but I understand your suspicions. Right, but I don't know what else to tell you. I was back in my room. It's fairly far away from where
Kotori and I didn't leave the kitchen until everyone was in the dining hall. Even Helios. He went to go find the last missing person, which I think was Nozomi, before we could start eating.
Misaki.
Oh, right. Misaki.
Right, but
Wait, wasn't Nozomi also on the upper west section as well after you saw Misaki?
Wait, hold on. My brain farted. Repeat.
Wasn't Nozomi also like in the upper east section to where the kitchen building where the building was after you found Misaki?
You mean his room?
No, he was just walking around near the shore, I think, right?
Helio would remember that, but
yeah,
Rais,
you did. It's fine, right? You're fine.
okay.
You did bump into Nozomi on the way back, yes.
Mm.
From when you
Right, so those two
went to get Misaki.
So those two accounted for. Me and Kotori didn't leave the kitchen until the majority of the people were inside the dining room, which means that the apron couldn't have been taken until before that. Because then after that we went to clean, and then I found Hiruto.
So even from way back then, someone was thinking about killing someone?
Possibly.
He's getting... Yeah, everyone is getting visibly more nervous as just the thought of someone else has already that far back having decided to kill someone.
Now, it could actually be a short person that did it, or someone framing the short person.
It could also be the simple solution, right? I mean, it just makes
Which
sense
is?
that, well, while you guys were cleaning, At some point, you guys had to head out to throw in the trash away, right? Wouldn't that be the perfect window of opportunity for Kotori, someone who is shorter, to attack them?
But no,
How would
that doesn't
Kotori get
track.
back inside?
Yeah. Hirito's body was found against the door to the kitchen, between the kitchen and the pantry, and you can only open that from the kitchen side.
Oh. Didn't think about that. Hmm.
And I'm pretty sure we didn't throw anything out in the rubbish bin yet.
Yeah, no, I think you were going to throw something away, right? When you found
Yeah.
them? Right. Huh. So, there wasn't anyone on the cleaning crew, because there's no way for you to have gone back inside. The only people who were around, even if they say they were in the rooms, is me, Rintaro, and Sabaki. But the only ones who have been into the room prior was Sabaki, Rion, and also Justin as well, right? For taking stock.
That is true. Justin was there too.
So I guess we can narrow it down to those three.
Possibly. For now, at least.
Okay. All right. So now is the bit where you guys can choose to start asking someone more specific and more probing questions, and more interrogating them to see what you can extract from them. And it will be more of a contested role type thing. I will hide the type of rolls that I'm making, because otherwise it's going to be obvious who is lying to you. Because you're going to be rolling like fucking insight, and it's going to be like, oh, this guy's rolling deception, so he's lying, right? So, you know.
What? Yeah. Makes
Mhm.
sense.
So yes. From the three of people who you kind of are suspecting a little bit now, who do you want to start talking to first?
I think Rintaro.
Rintaro? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I am hiding my rolls. It's a private GM roll. I'm just gonna make a test to make sure that I like. Alright, can you see these?
Yeah, privately rolled
some
dice.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Takahito probably rolled some dice, yeah.
Privately roll some dice. Okay, perfect, wonderful. Alright. So what do you want to ask them? What do you want to... Are you going to probe for more information?
Sorry.
It's okay.
I keep forgetting how this works.
You're fine.
Right. I'll get used to this at some point, guys. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay.
No need to apologize. You're fine. Here you go.
Uh-oh.
Let me just change one setting here really quick. There we go. All right. So, how do you want to probe for information? What kind of questions are you going to ask? And what type of roll do you want to make to see if Rintaro is being honest and forthcoming with his answers?
I'm so bad at asking questions.
I can only make counterfeit, and I can only make baking stuff.
Rintaro, exactly what time did you return to your room?
I don't recall. Shortly after we ate together, I believe.
Hmm.
I saw Mayu heading into her room, so a little after her.
What time are we supposed to wake up again?
For the roll call,
Yes.
I believe it was 8 a.m. I don't remember.
Unfortunately, we haven't even had one roll call at this point. This happened very quickly.
Yeah.
Rintaro, how long is your beauty sleep normally?
Oh, depends. But mostly because of stress, it tends to take a little bit longer. Right now, my beauty sleep will be around 8 to 9 hours.
And if you're how long does it take if you're less stressed?
Think less. Around, say, 6 to 7 hours. Sometimes when you're in a rush, you also don't have time for beauty sleep. And, well, those are the worst days, really.
Out of character,
Hmm.
Rintaro does he wear makeup regularly, like full makeup or anything, or is it just
Oh
he
yes,
usually just
Rintaro wears a fuck ton of makeup. Even now, he's wearing a bunch of it.
Can I attempt to make a notice check to see if he looks a bit more haggard than yesterday? Because I suspect he didn't get enough sleep since the murder was so close to midnight, which was going to be less than 8 hours if he had to clean everything up or, you know, frame someone.
Yeah, you may.
Okay, well,
Let's see it.
did anything happen?
No, I just see shared from Momo. I don't see it.
Oh, let me do it again.
His makeup looks as good as ever. Unfortunately, you don't notice much disturbed on him.
I think I would like to use my stunt again.
Mm-hmm.
The fine details.
Okay. And what exactly would you like to do?
That's more emotions. Hold on.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're going to look for emotions, I can have my warm smile, knowing eyes. But I don't know what to use it for at the moment.
No, I was saying mine is more emotion in the fine details. That's what my my stunt is. So, I guess would it just be a straight notice roll then instead?
To see if he is lying?
No, to see if he's applying more makeup than normal.
It would be a regular notice roll, yes.
Okay. Right, then I will. Just for sake of... Ugh.
Oof.
Yikes.
Yeah, no.
No.
It's hard to say. The man looks as prettied up as ever.
Okay. Did you manage to get your full beauty sleep, Rintaro, or were you having trouble sleeping?
Clearly didn't manage to get the full sleep. The announcement was made, remember? And everyone was awoken.
Your bedroom is right above the kitchen / dining area, right? Have you not noticed anything happening outside?
Well, I heard commotion from you a lot cleaning. I could hear it from my room, but I was trying to get my rest, as I've told you.
Mhm.
You heard us in the kitchen cleaning, but you didn't hear Hiruto screaming for help.
No, I didn't. But then again, neither did you, did you?
Fair point.
I don't know that it is a fair point.
I'm not sure that's a fair point.
I mean, I was on the other side of the compound. I was nowhere near. I didn't hear shit.
Hmm. I would say it'd be far easier to hear through a piece of glass and an exterior wall than to hear something coming from inside the house well below you.
Right. Probably, yes. But again, I didn't hear anything.
Okay, now I'm going to be looking for, is he, like, what sort of upset is he? Like, is he upset because we're pressing and he's trying to hide something, or is he just mildly irritated because we're pressing on an issue that doesn't need to be pressed on? So now I'd like to use my emotion in the fine details.
Okay. I will make his funny roll.
No, not bad.
Really is not bad. Good God. No, yeah, he is clearly upset, Ethan, that you are pressing him. He doesn't like that he's being pressed about this issue.
You seem awfully upset about this line of questioning.
Yes. Sorry if I... To me, it seems like the case is pretty clear-cut. I don't understand why you're pressing me so much on this.
It's clear cut. Who do you suspect?
Well, to me, it just makes sense, right? I know it wasn't me. Someone else must have taken the apron.
That's not exactly clear cut.
Well, the only other person who was there was... that is... also can be suspected is... Where the fuck is her name? I forget about her. There you go. It's Tsubaki. Tsubaki was there as well. I know that it wasn't me, so therefore, the only other person left is Tsubaki.
Tsubaki, where
Fine.
is your room?
Oh, my room? Well... My room is one of the resorts off to the side. It's near the entrance.
Hmm.
And did you immediately go to sleep? No one else is asking questions after this.
It's okay, it's okay. It's fine. Well, when I went back to my room, I immediately went to sleep, but there's others who are there with me. I mean, Ukyo also has the same room, right? The same resort place. And Erika was there too, but then she looks over at Erika. And yeah, she's just, yeah. But
Ukyo,
yeah.
did you happen to see her?
Where the fuck? Well, I didn't see her as much as I've heard someone coming in. I peeked my head out, but they already had gone to the room, but it's probably Tsubaki.
What time did Tsubaki return to you guys' room?
Well, I was the first one of the first few ones to leave after we ate together. And shortly after, I heard two people coming in, which I presumed to be Tsubaki and, well, Erika as well.
What's Ukio's ultimate ability again? Ultimate ability again?
It's Ukio's ultimate ability is
Calligrapher.
yes, for calligraphy.
Oh, okay, because it says librarian in the report card.
Does
It does?
It says
And I know
cor-
that's Erica's thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Oh,
yeah.
no. I fucked up.
Oh well.
You know, he's the ultimate like calligrapher from like Japanese classic style writing, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, Ukio, you did not see her coming, but you heard someone coming in.
There you go. Yes, that's exactly it. I was in my room practicing my calligraphy. I wanted to make sure I didn't lose the my touch, having been knocked out and everything.
As far as you know, were you the first one to go in?
As far as I know, yes. As far as I remember, I was
And you
the
only
first
heard
one
one
who...
person.
Oh, I heard two people come back in.
Okay. Erica?
Yes.
When you went into your resort, was Ukio already in?
Well, I didn't see him as I went inside. But I saw that the light in his room was on, so probably, yeah.
Okay.
And later,
you
so
didn't
I
see-
heard someone else coming in too. And I peeked out and I saw Tsubaki heading inside.
Do you know what time it was when Tsubaki headed inside?
No, I don't. And then look at the clock to check the time.
Ukio, do you know what time it was when you heard those two doors open?
Not exactly. Shortly after we finished eating, it wasn't too far apart.
So Erika returned first, and then Tsubaki came back.
Could have jumped out the window. Would either of you be able to hear someone opening a window?
Well, I stayed up most of the night because I was catching up my reading. And I would have heard something if someone wanted to. Was trying to jump out their window. Don't mean to brag or anything, but my hearing's pretty good. Especially when the place is quieter. You know, she pats her little band that she has on her arm, like the librarian, you know, yeah.
Of course.
So I'm pretty confident in saying that these two were in their rooms all night. Also, I'm so sorry I'm gonna butcher your name. Abracramy? Thank you so much for the follow. I am so sorry. Abakrami, there you go.
I don't know. I'm just making stuff up, man.
Same. It's almost like you're playing a game while making stuff up. Who would have thought?
What?
It's a lot of make-believe damage.
Let me. Where was it?
Okay, so Ukio heard 2 people coming in, and Erica actually saw Tsubaki coming in.
Yes.
And Erica heard nothing else that night.
Nothing.
And I assume it's not soundproof since Ukio was able to hear the door slam shut twice.
Yes. Marakuma will corroborate on the heel pipe him and be like, yes, no, the rooms aren't soundproof. I want to hear you guys. Oh, hang on. Let me actually pass him onto the stage instead of just give me a sec. Yes, the rooms aren't
Immediately, Leo starts
soundproof.
glaring.
What fun would it be if you guys couldn't hear each other screaming at night? You know, they're being killed and stuff.
Thank you. Anyway,
She just points to Marakuma like, I hate you. And goes back to reading.
so
Okay.
it goes back to Rintaro then.
Can I before we do that, can I just take a gander at Tsubaki? Like, what's her general mood? Do I see any changes? Is she getting extra nervous or any of that?
Well, she is fairly nervous, but it's hard to discern if it's just because of the class trial itself or because she was been accused. Can you make me a notice roll, please? I will make a roll for Tsubaki.
Is that notice or empathy?
Can be empathy.
Can I use my stunt for that?
You may.
The warm
You
smile,
may.
knowing eyes.
Mm-hmm,
All right.
He is very nervous about the whole class trial thing, and she's very nervous that the suspicion has fallen on her. But you think that's
Which is
the extent of it?
not like she's trying to hide something or anything.
Yeah, no, it's more like she's never that people think it could have been her, you know? And that her alibi isn't like anything, you know,
Super
too
solid.
solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do feel rather bad for Hiruto to be the ultimate lucky student and having gotten here through a lottery, only to prove to be the unluckiest of us all.
That is just cruel.
Mm-hmm. So, at this point, the only people who are still under suspicion would be Rinter and myself.
Yes, unfortunately.
Well,
We saw in the video you headed back inside. Where did you go from there?
as much as I'd rather not say, I simply went back to my room as well. I feel like I had stayed out for too long.
On the video, did we see if Nozomi ran inside or just walked inside after locking the door for Hiruto?
The video doesn't show that actually. Looking back on the video, it just showed that Nozomi was staring at Hiroto through the door that was locked, and then Hiroto running away to go around the building. At that point,
And
when
then when looking
Shoji
back,
was
we
filming-
no longer saw Nozomi.
yes,
Okay.
and then Choji was also continuing on his way to his room as well. Continue his funny vlog shenanigans, including telling people to like the video despite fucking no one watching it, but you know, that type of stuff.
Click the subscribe button.
Don't forget to subscribe, guys. I can upload this video. It's like, all right. So, in your guys' mind, I believe these are the only two who you guys still have suspicion over. Do you have suspicion over anyone else?
It seems really dumb if I try to suspect Justin despite being on the list where he's legible.
You can suspect Justin. That's fine.
I want to suspect Justin because maybe he's lying about the angle of the knife, or I don't know. Maybe he did take more into account for inventory and stuff.
All right. What about you, Rai? Who do you think is who's your suspicion of right now?
My main suspicion remains with Rintaro and Nozomi.
All right. And you, Ethan?
Rintaro, and then I keep cycling back to Kotori, even though Momo, you saw Kotori the entire time?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
The only time I took my eyes off her was when I went to go tell what's her name? Misaki. No.
Mm-hmm.
The tennis girl. No, shuttlecock girl. Fuck. Hold on, wait.
Batman.
Satsuki.
Yeah. Satsuki.
That bitch.
Yeah. When I went to go tell Satsuki that her tart was ready for the favor of losing a shuttlecock.
Was that before or after dinner?
It was before any of us started cooking.
Okay.
Because at that point I was also making Justin an apple pie.
Yep.
In which case, I think, just based on how agitated Rintaro was, Jonathan is suspecting Rintaro the most at the moment. It seems oddly suspicious that he could hear us bustling about downstairs cleaning, but couldn't hear someone yelling for their lives when they were stabbed right outside his window.
All right.
I agree, mostly because I'm just covering all my bases with suspecting Justin just in case.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. Okay. So, at this point, the groundwork has been laid out. All the actual facts have been brought into light. So now this is the part where you'll have to present your theory and convince the others of what you think happened, the sequences of events that led to Hiroto's death. If it was the person who you think it is, how do you think they could have done it? What is the way that you think they could have gone about to doing this? And you can use your fate points to make it so that what you're saying is true as well, if you desire.
This requires a different kind of thinking. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really does.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh wait, is this the final suspect thing?
This will be your final
'Cause I just-
suspect that you're going to.
Oh, because I just wanted to grill Justin about some things and then
Okay,
go
you
on to
can.
Rintaro.
Can.
Justin,
me,
do you have an itemized list of everything that you took inventory on?
Have a what? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
An itemized list on everything you took inventory on.
Yeah, I do. I have. It's right here. He'll pull out his list of things he took stock on.
Would it compare to what, let's say, since I was like in the kitchen cooking, would it
Hmm.
be somewhat similar to what I might have noticed?
Of like the items and stuff.
Yeah, like the food.
Yes. Justin has taken account on the little piece of paper that he gives you. He took note of all the various types of food, and he also took note of how long it would last. Of like how long it would take for it to rot or for it to go bad, you know, of the foods.
Mm-hmm.
That's the stock that he took. It's a very solid list of every food item that there is. It's fairly organized as well, and it's organized in a way of like what will go bad first, and then the last couple things that would go bad.
If we survive this trial, we're taking all the knives from all the kitchenettes from all other sorts, and we're going to put them in the kitchen. And then you keep inventory.
You can do.
Thank you, Justin. I'm
That's not a problem.
going to go back. Yeah, I'm going to go back to suspecting Rintaro as well.
Right. Everyone is on the Rintaro boat.
Yeah,
Let's be your final suspect.
I'm not ruling out Nozomi because there are ways to climb out of the window, and that's for both of them because both of their rooms are right there.
Mm-hmm.
So they could have climbed out of the window, hide in the bushes, and then the first sucker that came by, or it was more targeted against Hirato specifically. It's
Wait,
Hmm?
the video, Shoji's video,
Yeah.
did it look like Nozomi had anything on him that was like an apron or whatever? Or was he just wearing his normal clothes?
Nozomi was wearing his normal clothes on the video.
So where would he have hidden the knife on the apron?
In his room?
Would he have enough time to go to his room, go back out to the front door, kill Hiruto, take the evidence away, go back to the front door, lock it, and then
No, because my theory remains that they climbed out of the window. Then you can easily just clean up, get rid of the knife, and throw the apron away, and then climb back up. If you have, like, I don't know.
He does live on the second floor, though. What was the timestamp? How many minutes prior to the murder was the timestamp on the video?
It was 5 minutes prior.
Jonathan, knowing structures, how long it takes to, get back and forth, he's mapped out the whole place. How would that be enough time to go inside, up the stairs, out the window, and hide in the bushes?
and then stab someone who's actively running towards an entrance
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
before he even reaches the entrance.
Jonathan, it would be enough time if they had everything ready to go, and all they had to do was literally just put on the apron and jump out the window. Like if they had
But they were in
everything ready to go to like premeditate this plan, they would have enough time to dash up the stairs and just like fling themselves out the window. But that's it.
it would be an extremely tight window and it would have to be very premeditated. However, if we are suspecting Nozomi based on the fact that they are hiding their ultimate ability, Hiruto didn't discover that until immediately prior to the murder. For it to be that premeditated is highly unlikely in my eyes.
Unlikely, but
Where
not
was
impossible,
Nozomi?
right?
True. Where was Nozomi before all that, though? What was he exploring? Does anyone remember?
He
He I think if I recall correctly, you all ran into him in the not far from the court.
Yes, he was coming from the direction of kind of like the court, the tennis court.
So he was heading south.
He was heading west, coming from the east, as Helio was coming back from going to get Misaki. I believe that's what happened.
That sounds correct.
It had like a trace of someone's hair or something.
Oh god, what are the other trials gonna be like? I guess.
We're all just staring each other down.
Yeah, I'll have to come up with something more. How do I put this more easier? No, more.
Obvious?
No, more concrete is what I mean. Not as in like to make the
Mhm.
mystery easier, but like something that's like, okay, now that we, with more like a solid sequence of like, all right, first we gotta do this, we roll this, we talk about this, and then we do this, this, and that, and then okay, this is the person. More.
Arcane.
Thanks, Arcane, for the bat to the
Hey.
bone riff. Appreciate you.
So they're both on the second floor. Somehow they managed to get a knife.
But was
And an
Nozomi
apron.
in the kitchen at all?
No,
Not that we know of.
not unless he's good at picking locks and somehow went in through the freezer while we weren't. While my back was temporarily turned.
Wait, can I just... I'm not sure. I don't think this is Helio. This is just Rai asking, trying to piece the timeline together.
It's
like
okay.
the timestamp on the video where we saw Nozomi and the moment when Rai, or sorry, Helio, encountered Nozomi near the tennis court. Like, what was the timestamp on that?
I think you encountered Nozomi surely before. Right? Because you were coming back to the kitchen while everyone was cleaning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't... I want to say 5, maybe 10 minutes before.
Right. So that was enough time just for Nozomi to see, to go that way, be in that entrance hall.
And see
Hiruto
Hiruto.
run up and... Mm-hmm. And we saw him come over from like more that closed off teacher area, right?
Yes.
That general direction.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All
I
right.
mean, it still could have been possible. Ugh. I hate these type of things. Ah!
It's weird how you keep running into him more than anyone else.
But I
Yeah.
also, out of character, feel like it's super. Like, Nozomi feels like the red herring. Like, Nozomi feels
Yeah.
like this feels so obvious, but like in a pulling you to the side kind of way. Like,
Yeah, but that's why I'm trying to get that timeline lined up. Like, if no, because then I would not have encountered Nozomi. Like I said, that's why I wanted to see the timeline. So I encountered Nozomi before the video was taken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
if he would have been coming from the north, the only thing, the only thing one would have to premeditate at that point would be ensuring that the window is open and that there is some form of rope ladder descending.
Yeah.
If it's fabric or what have you, something makeshift. Why would he need to come from the northwest to do so?
Northeast, right?
From the
Northeast.
beach area.
Yeah, northeast.
Yeah.
Northeast, yeah, sorry.
It's okay. You have no idea how much I get that confused too. You're so fine.
Hmm.
From the right side of the map, because those
Yeah.
directions are easier for
Yeah.
me.
From the upright the direction, the diagonal.
Going back to the kitchen thing. Justin, you were in the freezer the entire time, so you might not have noticed what happened, but Kotori, did you take your eye off either Rintaro or chauffeur girl Hiyori, I assume?
Tsubaki, Yuri.
Yeah, Tsubaki. At all? For them to be able to take an apron?
Well, I wasn't really paying attention to them. I was mostly looking at the facilities. You know, what stuff you had around the kitchen that we could use to cook with.
Okay, thank you. I just needed to confirm my suspicions.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like it's Rintaro. That might be the one.
But how
Hikamodi.
do we line that up?
Now fitness make Finn bust out the water bowl too. Oh yeah, but I forgot. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate you. Thank you for the stretch as well in Hikamodi.
I know.
Mm. Stretch. We should all stretch at this point. We've been-
Yeah, it's been a second. It's been a
going
hot
for
second.
while. Yeah.
Shoulder bone. Pop. There we go. Okay.
Okay, so what we're saying, Helio?
Oh god, I did not mean to play that song. I'm very sorry.
I'm just trying to figure out how. Like, we can have our suspicions, but what's our concrete proof?
He wanted to leave?
I mean, that's the motive.
That's it. Oh, proof.
Like, what's our evidence?
Not that much evidence other than the missing apron, where a few amount of people had the chance to steal. The murder, which some people had alibis for. That's pretty much it.
So then the story might be going like one of
On the
like,
paper.
probably the most desperate person here would commit the first murder, right? The one most desperate to get back to their lives, and being a successful model and actor would might place Rintaro very high on that list. And considering his room is directly above the pantry entrance, it would be easiest for him to climb down unnoticed, lie in ambush, and maybe he was waiting for either you or Kotori to actually exit, but saw his chance with Hiruto.
It must have been a surprise to him too, just to have someone rush up to where he was planning to kill someone.
Yeah, because Rentaro did hear you guys downstairs cleaning and everything, so he knew that at some point someone had to exit and throw away the trash.
That three
If
at a
you
time
already-
thing is becoming more and more important
Yep.
You what? Sorry?
as this goes on. That 3-person role,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just saying it's becoming more important as this trial continues.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I don't know. That's the timeline I have in my head right now.
Rintaro, do you have anything to just an alibi, something?
There's nothing else that I can tell you. I've already told you the truth. I don't know what else you want from me.
Can I roll an empathy check to see if he's actually talking the truth?
Mm-hmm. Let me do his funny roll.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be surreal if y'all. He rolled a 0. Motherfucker's lying. Motherfucker's lying. He's so fucking nervous and trying to fucking keep the model like face on. He is lying. He's so sorry.
I just look him straight in the eye and just very directly be like, "You're lying to us right now."
What?
Yeah. It's obvious you're trying to keep up appearances, but killing someone is very different than acting, isn't it?
Huh.
When there are actual stakes.
There's like a moment where he clutches his little vest, his scarf, and then he'll go. And so what? So what if I did kill him? Look, Brad, all of you really. God, do you have any idea who I am? Do you have any idea
No.
what I had to go through to get to where I am? I can't afford to die in a stupid place like this. Not me, no.
What
You
makes
have to
you
go-
better than anyone else?
Is that even a question that you have to ask? Look at us. Look at you. First, you should be under my boot. If only if you had
You're
stopped
pathetic.
looking around. If only if I went out of my way to blame that Kotori chick. Ugh. But no. And at this point, you will hear as... Here you go. Is this the one? I don't know if this one is the right one. Monokuma will interrupt him, and Jesus Christ, that's fucking loud on my ears. Here you go. And he goes, well now. Now it's time for everyone to toss in your votes. I think the conclusion is pretty clear though. But you know, we can't skip formalities. And as everyone starts to file in their votes in from their stands, everyone having voted for Rintaro, you will watch as everyone unanimous accepts that Rintaro is the killer. And
Do we draw a comic?
Does Rintaro at least keep the honor to himself and vote for himself as well, or?
no, Rintaro will vote for Nozomi. Monokuma laughing his ass off, so he goes, "This is what I love. These types of reactions are always the best." Alright, it's punishment time! And we'll watch as Monokuma will grab Rintaro and begin dragging him away towards this little exit towards your right here.
Oh,
Wait,
it's over.
this is Adai asking. Did Monokuma tell us what would happen to the perpetrator if he was caught?
They would be punished. And the thing is, I'm very sorry you don't know you don't know Danganronpa, but everyone else watches as the killer is punished.
Oh,
Also,
And
I'm
it's
sorry, Mori.
Very
Yeah,
poetic.
it's very poetic most of the time. It's very ironic. For example, in the first game, a baseball player who was the killer gets killed by a baseball, like the machine that like shoots out baseballs, shooting 1,000 of them at him.
He gets stoned to death by baseballs, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
Yeah.
almost gonna think, oh, it's over. Let's go. Let's leave. Let's go upstairs.
No, you all are ushered in to the room towards the side. And give me a moment here. There you go. So for what I feel like is a very obvious reason, I don't have a full-on animation to show you guys about this, so I will simply describe it to y'all as it happens for you guys in here.
Theater of the mind.
Theater of the mind. So you watch as Rintaro, who is still trying to keep his composure, is pulled towards this side room, and he will appear on top of a I forget the name of it. I'm so sorry. The little place that you walk. Yeah. Where he is kind of like just standing there. You guys are watching all around. And you'll watch as various kind of like little Monokumas will appear around the stage. They are holding like cameras and like taking pictures of him as he is kind of like on top over there. However, it takes you a little while to realize that he is not really walking up and down the runway. He's being pushed along, dragged along as he's forced to walk over there. Back and forth, back and forth. And then, after a little while, he'll be forced to walk faster, 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 until at one point he's being dragged across the ground, barely able to keep up, being flung around like a little rag doll as the Monokumas around begin to take more and more pictures, the flash and the blinding lights. It's not long after when he will abruptly be forced to stop. And all that's left of Rintaro is lying on the ground. Rintaro Tomoe, the killer, is dead.
Momo vomits.
Yeah, whoever isn't having a horrific reaction is just frozen and shocked after what you all were forced to witness.
Mm-hmm.
And
Helio just mutters, "That's so fucked up."
out of everyone, there's only two people who don't seem to be too unfazed. Erica has managed to keep her cool surprisingly well, and Nozomi is also fairly unfazed as to having witnessed that. Although you see that even Erica, despite all of her indifference, is cracking a little bit and trying to hide it by just pretending to continue reading her book when she's just staring blankly at the page.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, everyone else around the room is trying to compose themselves after what they were forced to witness. All right. It's at this point, you can go talk to someone if you want, but if not, people will start to slowly leave the class tower and head towards the elevator to head back up to the resort.
I don't think not even Helio at this moment would be able to give a pep talk after all that.
Yeah.
No.
I just want to go home.
Mm.
We all do. And we will. Gonna
Right.
find a way out of here.
Then it's at this point. Oh God. You okay, Jonathan?
Jonathan's just still staring. He's frozen.
Hmm.
He's not fussing, he's just
Hmm.
frozen.
Hmm. The others
Actually,
will
if I can do that.
quietly. Oh,
Oh shit.
oh
Okay,
Helio
no.
is. No, Helio is not having a good time.
Nope. Certain memories come flashing back, and they're not really nice.
Right. What about you, Finn? Do you want to join in on the wheel roll to see if you're how Momo's faring?
Let's see. He vomited. I'm pretty sure he's
Yeah.
crying.
Yeah. Yeah. But they're back up on
He's
their
feeling
feet.
great.
Doing
Oh.
great.
Look, he's vomiting and crying, but he still has something to do. He wants to go back to the freezer.
That's fair.
Mm.
All right. So slowly everyone will start to file into the elevator and begin to head back up towards the resort. And y'all, I am very sorry, but that is the extent of what I had planned for today. Yeah, that's what I had for the session for us today.
I mean, fair enough.
Chapter 1 is
Legally.
over.
Chapter 1 is over.
Yeah.
That is the end of chapter 1.
Danganronpa.
We can I don't know, maybe we can do some, if people have some in-character things, like how they want to deal with the aftermath of this.
We can. It's just that normally following the kind of the structure of the game, that's which I'm trying to stick by, that stuff kind of happens in the next
We
chapter.
can learn next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, I meant to say
Uh,
next.
Next session, yeah. You're gonna have the moments of, recouping and recovering. I'm sorry that it was a little bit shorter. I'm still trying to figure out the pacing for this, of how things are supposed to be going.
Well, hey, we managed to figure it out, so that was good.
Yes, you managed to
Yeah.
figure it out. Well done.
And we didn't have to use a fate die to make him guilty.
Yeah. Which is also nice. I'll I'm very happy that you guys managed to figure it out. I will say
It's always one of those things where I'm like, am I really on the right track? Or am I missing something? It's always that questioning, like, are we really sure?
I'll try to make it more, not more
bases.
obvious. I'll try to make it more like to be able to have more like certainty. I guess I should probably make the character have them talk more during the trial itself. But I don't know. I don't want to interrupt you guys too much as well. You know, I don't know if that makes and I don't want to like push you in any specific direction too much. I want you guys to do your own thing.
Hey, as TTRPGs go, this was a really good Danganronpa one.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is very
you.
fun.
And it's obvious because we have our ultimate DM here.
Haha.
Yeah, let's go.
Thank you. You're too kind, Fen. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I was just having fun with it.
Okay, I'm glad you did. I was worried that like throughout the silence you guys weren't having too much fun. I was just like sitting there and thinking of. I was should I?
Racking our brains.
The gears
just my brain
grinding
not
comment.
working.
Yeah, the gears grinding
like-
comment was completely right. I was just thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
everything.
should I say something? Should I yap? What should I do? Do I just stay quiet, let him figure it out? What do I do? Fucking.
I'll
I didn't know what to
mutter
do.
loudly next time. Don't worry.
Okay.
It was funny too because I, as Jonathan was starting to feel very awkward, being the only one asking questions at a certain point, and then I, out of character, was like, "Oh, am I talking too much? Is this?"
no, you're so fine.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
It's just, like I said, trying to figure out. I even on better days, I'm like, what questions do I ask in this type of situation?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Yeah, I'm. Momo definitely has a mission after the trial,
Okay.
and he's gonna do it before he goes to sleep.
I'll try to make things more streamlined for next time for the class trial. Make it more, I guess not easy. I don't know how to put it. I don't want to make the fucking murder be obvious and be like, no, it's him. It's done. We already know.
More concrete, where we can clearly see, like, oh, okay, if we have this and connect it to that, then we can point towards this.
When do we draw the comic book?
When do we draw?
I will say, Finn, I wanted to do the comic book. I can do the comic book. I just didn't have the time to draw it. To do the whole fucking comic book.
No. I need Helio in Danganronpa style at some point.
Yeah, that'll be nice. What are you going to say, Ethan?
Oh, I was gonna say the two red herrings were very good. The whole distracting with Nozomi and trying to blame it on Kotori was good. That was very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I was gonna have.
Saying, like, for not a single second did I suspect Kotori.
Really? Not a single second? Damn.
I never did because I literally was with her the entire time.
Yeah.
That's fair,
I think I had
I
a
trust
brief
Momo.
moment where I was like, "Oh, it would make sense if like she went out there ahead of time to like wait for like Momo." But like also it didn't make. I was like, it could make sense, but also it doesn't. And I was just like, "Are we sure? Okay, you're sure she was there? Okay, we're good. Okay." Like me throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks is basically.
Yeah. That's fair. All right. I hope you guys look forward to chapter 2. I will probably make, honestly, chapter 2 be 2 sessions of just like chilling and role playing, and then
Nice.
to give some more time to get used to the characters and have some free time to talk to people and stuff, and have some events play out and shit. Because the
Have
game's
some time to let all of this
sink in and process and all that shit, and probably by the end of the second session, do the same thing of being like, oh, at the end of the second session, you find something. We have a whole session of investigating, and then a whole session dedicated to the class trial, if that's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that sounds great.
I can't wait to take 2 hours to draw comics.
Let's
that'll be
go!
fun.
So
All right. Who can I go bother? Who is live? Who can?
Last I checked, CMAS was playing Deltarune.
Can we go bother
Yes,
C?
we can go bother C. Let's go bother C. C Master, speedrunning Deltarune, Chapter 2, World Record. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking
We're
go.
never
Y'all
free.
Bye
better
forever, everyone.
bye forever. Y'all better bother C Master.
Bye.
Hi,
Hope everyone has a
everyone.
wonderful day, weekend, whatever it is for you. Wonderful time zone. And I hope to see you guys next time. I appreciate y'all being here.